Hey guys, so welcome back. So today we're going to talk about angles and stuff. Uh, so yeah, just let me. Yeah, so the first is exterior angle theorem. So you all might know about it, but yeah, I have to explain it. So it's just easy that let's write it down. A plus b is equal to x. So it's really easy to understand like if you go into the roots of it. So it's actually the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is always 180. So a plus b plus c is equal to 180. So 180 minus c is equal to x, and 180 minus c is also equal to a plus b. Let's write it down like this. Minus c is equal to a plus b, and 180 minus c is also equal to x. So this can go with any angle, like this angle too, and this two, just the opposite two angles, the sum of the opposite two angles is equal to this angle, so that it's really easy that way. And yeah, this one, people like most people have a problem solving this stuff, the angle stuff. So yeah, I'll just make it easy for you. There's just two rules you have to remember. All of the other rules are actually like come out of those rules. So yeah, the first thing is vertically opposite angles. So a and d are vertically opposite. Vertically opposite angles are always equal, A and D, yeah. These two, just the angles that are opposite. Like if two straight lines cross, they make four angles. There are two sets of opposite angles, so the two sets are equal, yeah. So E is equal to H, F is equal to G, and B is equal to C, yeah, so on. So like yeah, there are two. I just forgot to mention there are parallel lines. So if there's a parallel line and a line is like intersecting like through it, so it forms these angles, these 8 angles. So one rule for these 8 angles is the vertically opposite angles, and the other you have to remember is the alternate interior angles. So what interior angles are actually the ones inside these 4 angles, and as you might have like deduced, alternate angles are actually like the ones which make a cross. So you just make a cross over here, and then C is equal to F, and yeah, D is equal to E. So you have to actually memorize this one, because like it has a long rule to like it has a really long rule to find out all the stuff. If you memorize both of these rules, the other rules are just come out of it. So yeah, so going on, the other rules are corresponding angles. So corresponding angles, you can see them this way. Like C is equal to B because they're vertically opposite angles, and then C is equal to F as they are alternate interior angles. So actually, in the end, B is equal to F. So this is actually the corresponding angles. This and this angle are the same. The same way you can also write A is equal to E, because A is equal to D and D is equal to E. So like you can combine both rules and just write that. So A is equal to E. And then there's another thing, that the same side angles are the same side interior angles are supplementary. So D plus F is equal to 180. Like it can be said that way. So that also derives from this rule, that the interior angle rule. So if D is equal to E and E plus F is equal to 180, obviously because they are angles on a straight line. Yeah, and that rule is like also angles on a straight line are always supplementary. They're always equal to, their sum is always equal to 180. So yeah, adding to that, so E plus F is equal to 180 and E is equal to D. So D plus F would also always be equal to 180. That's an easy rule. So I'll just write it down. D plus F is equal to 180, and C plus E is equal to 180. Yeah, I cut my video in the between, yeah. So yeah, adding to that, yeah, that's it. And then there's obviously a supplementary angle on the straight line. So A plus B is equal to 180. That's an easy rule like that, you should already know. Yeah, going on. So the polygons. So yeah, there is a simple rule for the internal angles of the polygon. So it's 180 into n minus 2, where n is equal to the number of sides. Yeah. So like if you have a quadrilateral, just imagine if you have a 100-sided polygon. So like you just go like 180 into 100 minus 2, which is actually 17640. Yeah, it's 17640. So yeah, flexing, a bit of flexing over there. So yeah, and if you have a quadrilateral, so it would be 180 into 4 minus 2. That just goes on to be 360. If you have a triangle, suppose you're so dumb that you don't know the sum of interior angles of a triangle, just assume that 3 minus 2 is equal to 180. And another rule is like it's the interior angles. Interior angles. And it's the exterior angles. Yeah. So exterior angles, sum of exterior angles is always equal to, just S off. Sum of exterior angles is always equal to 360. No questions asked. It's just equal to 360. There's a long derivation of this rule, but yeah, that's too long. Yeah, you don't need that for SAT. If you want that, you can ask me. I'll just explain it in another video. And yeah, I wanted to add another thing to the exponential radicals thing. So I forgot to add this. So anything like x to the power 1 over a, that's just the exponent part. Yeah, anything like x equal to 1 over a is equal to root of x, root of x. So like it's just that way. Just for example, it's x power 1 by 2. It would be root of x. With x power 1 by 3, it would be cube root of x. So yeah, that's it. If you have any other thing to ask, just go on. And yeah, you have to actually memorize these because the problems are not this easy. And this rule too, like you have to memorize this rule too. It's not that easy to solve in the exam because there are like complex questions. So you have to memorize this. This is the basic things. Which yeah, like problem solving is like another thing. So you have to learn that yourself, obviously, because every problem is not the same. So yeah, that comes from practice. Just practice a lot. That's it. Bye guys.